And the execution of Nimisha Priya has been postponed, with hectic parleys underway in Yemen in a last-ditch effort to, in fact, save the nurse from Kerala, who was sentenced to death by local authorities for killing a man who was harassing her. Priya's execution was scheduled for today, July 16th, viewers, but it has now emerged that the murdered man's family has finally been convinced to postpone it till further notice. However, this does not mean she would be released or be sent back to India. She is currently in Sana'a, the Houthi-held capital of Yemen. Meanwhile, New Delhi does not have any sort of diplomatic relations with the Houthi rebels.
यमन में एक कत्ल हुआ, वो कत्ल के बाद कोर्ट में जाके केस हुआ। वो केस में एक औरत का नाम है निमिषा प्रिया, वो नॉन मुस्लिम है। वो ये औरत को कत्ल करने का हुक्म हुआ है। वहाँ का वलमा से बोल दिया, इस्लाम में कत्ल के बजाय दियत देना, कवद देना, ये भी है।
A judicial order has been passed by the Yemen judicial system, means postponing the execution proceedings against Ms. Nimisha Priya until further orders. So now we have got the breathing time, and we would be proceeding with the negotiations with the victim's family, and we can pursue the victim's family with our offers, and we are ready to means tender our unconditional apology to the victim's family, and seeking pardon from the victim's family by paying the blood money. So yes, we are hopeful we can save Nimisha Priya from the gallows by effective negotiation process.
My colleague Ghazali joins us for more on this. Ghazali, at literally an 11th hour decision there, the postponement or the scrapping, in fact, of that death sentence. How does the road ahead look for Nimisha Priya?
See, the family of the victim, Talal al-Mahdi, his family, local tribal leaders, and the Yemeni cleric who was contacted by this Kerala-based Grand Mufti, and the officials of the Indian Embassy in Saudi Arabia, they are all in touch. Hectic negotiations went on to postpone this scheduled execution, which is scheduled for today. She has got a reprieve. She has not been released yet. Further also, talks will go on. Perhaps the family will be convinced to pardon Nimisha Priya as a goodwill gesture, but that road is really tough ahead. But Indian Embassy officials, as well as this Grand Mufti, who has contributed a lot by contacting his counterpart in Yemen, they are all hopeful that perhaps a long time has also passed since this crime was committed, and there was no long-term enmity. Nimisha Priya was not a Yemeni citizen as well. Under certain circumstances, she was forced to take such extremist step. So that is why they are all hopeful that perhaps they have now got more time. Negotiations will go on, talks will go on to convince the family to grant pardon to Nimisha Priya.